the guards. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. Then there's Devin Vassell. And it's Champagnie in at the four-man position. And for the Cavaliers, Donovan Mitchell is out there with Harden. Then it's Sam Merrill. And there's Jared Allen. And it's Tyson in at the four spot. And now that we are well past the halfway point of the season, DB, what are you most looking forward to?
I think, Kevin, this is the first time of the year where you start to consider, well, I'll tell you, the playoff positioning is starting to take shape. The potential first-round matchups become intriguing. I can't wait to see how things end up.
Here's Champagnie. Castle, no one around him. A three-pointer off the mark. Harden outside. For the three. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. A pass to Fox. Back to Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Watch out. Wembanyama hammering that one home.
Harden outside. They set the screen from past the arc. San Antonio with the rebound. Last time they met was in San Antonio.
Yeah, and their last time out against this club, turnovers really did them in. Just way too many mistakes.
They were forced into tons of sloppy play, and I think they'll be looking to be more composed tonight.
The Spurs shooting their first free throw of the evening.
And as a unit, they're shooting 78% from the line. That's a solid number to work with on the season.
And the Cavaliers' Kenny Atkinson. Doris winning the NBA Coach of the Year in 2025.
And this was just an incredible honor for Kenny, who, of course, long-time record as an assistant coach, great player development coach, joined Steve Kerr for a time and says that experience helped take his coaching to another level. That has manifested in Cleveland.
Now Fox. James Harden missing on the three. Outside Fox. Count that one.
Adding to their advantage, trying to find a way to blow this one open.
One of the things they're doing is identifying favorable matchups and then going at them.
Here's Merrill. Last game we saw him score 32. For three, Mitchell hits the three-point bomb.
Well, we know Mitchell can hurt you from outside the arc. The defense better recognize this moving forward.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey there, I was able to talk with Kenny Atkinson for a minute. We talked about Victor Wembanyama and what he wants to see from his team defensively. And he said, I want to see us knock him off balance a little bit. Be tough, physical. That's how you get into his head, and that's how you frustrate him. Expect to see a lot of defensive aggression against Wembanyama tonight. Guys, back to you.
Allie, thank you so much. Harden can't hit.
Boy, this guy has completely lost his focus. Nothing working.
Wembanyama finds Fox. Wembanyama sets a screen for Fox. And he converts the layup. Fox has got his second bucket of the night.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Allen outside. Back to Harden. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Lets it go from the wing. The shot by Mitchell, no good.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Fox kicks to Vassell. Pulls up on the wing, and there's Fox. That's good on the assist by Vassell. 6 points for De'Aaron Fox. Mitchell outside. Harden outside. Back to Mitchell. There's the triple. Drains it from beyond the arc. Mitchell's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Cavs.
Boy, Donovan Mitchell has always been a high-volume three-point shooter. Now it's about his efficiency.
Back to Fox. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Timeout.
Fox has got 9.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. Coach needs a moment to talk things over.
Fans, please give a big round of applause
Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. Take a look at the Cavaliers. They've had a great season and will look to extend that into the playoffs.
Well, right now for the Cavaliers, they'd probably say they'd expect to be a little higher in the standings at this point, but you can't get too down if you're them. They're still knocking on the door with an opportunity to get that top spot.
And I don't think anyone will be surprised if they do get it. They've been there before, and despite going through a little bit of a lull, we know they're capable of playing as well as any team in this league.
Now, here's Mitchell. Last game with 30 points. Bucket is good. 8 points for him. And the Spurs with possession. 8-point game. They come in fresh off a win against the Warriors.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
One thing we know, great teams in the NBA get production off the bench, and that was critical that night.
Wembanyama against Harden. The wide open look here for Fox. No good from outside.
Well, despite the miss, obviously the shot this offense looking to generate is exactly that.
Harden outside. Mitchell outside. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Harden. Lets it go with the three. Drains the three-pointer.
And after missing 4 straight, he finally gets one to go.
Harden against Fox. And a wide open look for Wembanyama. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. Wembanyama's got 7.
And I like when Wembanyama is aggressive on offense because defenses feel helpless to stop it.
Harden outside. Scores for only the second time tonight. Now 2 for 6 from the field.
Well, we know this guy is always a threat offensively. You can't lose sight of him.
Vassell outside. Back to Fox. And the Spurs another 3.
This guy has been in attack mode this quarter. The defense might want to intercede here.
Kicks it out to Harden. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. San Antonio leading by 9. Pass to Champagnie. Here's Fox. This one for 3. Jared Allen grabs the miss. Now Harden. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to go on De'Aaron Fox.
A smart play by James Harden. Gets his advantage to draw the contact. He's made a living at the free throw line, guys.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good from Harden. Doris, there aren't many players like James Harden, drawing total focus from opposing defenses.
And that's appropriate, Kevin, because this guy can command one side of the ball consistently. In pick and roll action, he can be a threat as a scorer, he sets his teammates, and he can be absolutely electric on the offensive end. He is a problem.
And both free throws good for James Harden.
This is a guy who will happily go to the line if that's what the defense wants to give him.
Allen against Wembanyama. Pass to Champagnie. From down in the low post, it goes. Champagnie's got 5 now.
I love it. Instead of going ISO, you make a play for someone else.
Allen dishes to Mitchell. Harden against Fox. Unloads. That one's good. Just his 3rd make. Brings him to 3 for 8 in this game.
It matters not where James Harden finds himself on the floor. He is a legit threat to put the ball in the basket.
Three-pointer, Fox. Jared Allen grabs the miss. The Cavaliers trail by 7. Here he goes. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Puts up a deep 3. An absolute bomb from three-point range. He's got 11.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Spurs working the ball around now. Castle. Here's Wembanyama.
You have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on him.
Pass to Tyson. Allen, a screen on Fox. And here's Harden for three.
Well, it isn't for a lack of effort when it comes to getting up to three-pointers, but not much to show for it. He's going to lose the green light here very early in this game if this keeps up.
Vassell wide open. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. And it's an 8-point Spurs lead.
And there is no hesitation on Vassell's catch-and-shoot jumpers. Any sort of room, and he's letting it fly.
Wound up there for Allen. And Allen slams it in.
Well, that's a highlight play for Mr. Jared Allen. Nice pass from his teammate.
Spurs leading by 6. Pass to Castle. Back to Fox. Three-pointer. Rebound by Mitchell. For Cleveland, they've gone 8 of 15 from the field, shooting above 50% here tonight. Allen passes to Mitchell. And here's Harden. Happy to see that one go in. He's shooting 4 for 10 with that basket.
I love his approach and attitude right now, doing everything he can to keep his team in it.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers. And why don't we take a chance now to see which teams have been the NBA's highest scoring squads this month. Second, the Cavaliers. In the third spot, the Spurs.
I mean, guys, these are two of the hottest teams in the league right now when it comes to scoring the basketball.
On the wing, Barnes. Wade is covering. Barnes kicks to Fox. With the floater, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And for a player of his size, Fox not afraid to take some contact to get to the line. He'll do it every chance he gets.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Spurs?
And guys, I love the movement, doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
The other thing that's gone exceptionally well for them tonight is the shooting they've displayed from beyond the three-point arc.
And that one misses.
With so many great point guards in this league, sometimes a guy like De'Aaron Fox can be overlooked, but when he's on, no one can stay in front of that man.
Second free throw, no good. And it's Wade with the ball for Cleveland. Trailing by 4. And he hits it and gets hacked down the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
Well, just terrific balance from Larry Nance Jr. This guy can accept the punishment on the way to the cup.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And of course, we'd all like to see his percentage at the line improve, but he just does not have the touch right now. He's in the 60s.
And the Spurs making a change here. Lynx checked in.
One shot.
And the free throw, no good.
You know, even though Larry Nance doesn't handle it on every possession, you can expect him to be a factor on the defensive end and on the glass.
Now, here's Johnson. Against Golden State, he was really on his game.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Here's Schroeder. Trailing by 4. The shot by Wade, wide open. Nailed from three-point land.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Johnson. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
What about the decisive finish? Great timing, tremendous force.
Here's Schroeder following the bucket by the Spurs. 6 on the shot clock, and stolen by Barnes. Pass to Johnson. Over Ellis, and the basket by Johnson. Now it's a 5-point San Antonio lead.
And offensively right now, each team getting what it wants.
Yeah, this is already a high-scoring game, but we knew that was a possibility coming into this one.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Barnes left side. And Olynyk kicks to Barnes. On the wing, Johnson. He's guarded by Ellis. Johnson, the pass to Harper. Shoots over Schroeder. Harper, no good. The Cavaliers trail by 5. Up top, Nance. It's deflected, and they're able to recover. Tries again. No good on that one. Schroeder against Barnes. Pass to Olynyk. Back to Barnes. On the wing, Johnson. And it's he nails the buzzer beater.
And give him credit. Good awareness of the time remaining.
And to me, the way you end quarters impacts how you end the game. It can go a long way between a W or an L.
A big-time effort for De'Aaron Fox, providing a lot of energy for San Antonio. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. And we'll be back with you shortly. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And looking at what we've seen from the Spurs so far, guys, what do you think?
They just came into this game with the mindset of sharing the basketball.
When you keep everyone involved at the offensive end, it keeps everyone engaged in other areas as well.
Hands out there with Wade. Then it's Harden. Then there's Dennis Schroeder. And it's Ellis at the 3 slot. That's the group for Cleveland going right now here in the second. Now Harper after the missed 3 from Dennis Schroeder. Here's Fox, buried from 15 feet out. 14 points for De'Aaron Fox.
If Fox gets cut off from inside, he has options. That mid-range is a big part of his repertoire.
Wade passes to Ellis. Schroeder surveying the floor. Sinks the three-pointer. Schroeder's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Spurs leading by 6. Outside, Fox. There's the pick. To the middle. Here's Cornette. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. Fox has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Harden outside. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Over Fox. Oh, Harden pressing the action.
And James Harden simply stated is putting it to the defense right now. Somebody has got to step up and get the ball out of his hands.
The kick out to Harper. Johnson outside. The tray. Aaron Enns comes up with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
I'll tell you, his teammates are going to start to freeze this guy out if he keeps taking threes like this.
Here's Barnes. And it's Wade with the rebound.
Oh, he missed the chippy. What are the odds? That's so frustrating.
And Nance kicks to Harden. You know, DB, I heard some NBA officials talking about having a feel for the game and then drawing a line between playing aggressive and playing rough. What are your thoughts on that?
You know, Kev, this is so fascinating to me because we've seen a reversion back to a little bit more of a physical game. But without some definitive guidelines, it makes the official's job harder.
And so it's San Antonio with it after Cleveland got the three-pointer. Fox against Harden, and Fox gets it to go. Fox has got 16 points.
Another bucket. This guy just keeping his foot on the gas pedal.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. A different look now for Cleveland. Tomlin's checked in, and Donovan Mitchell subbed in for Dennis Schroeder. The Spurs also with the sub. Victor Wembanyama is checked in for Luke Cornett. Harper against Harden. Kicks it out to Ellis. 5 on the clock. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Tomlin misses. And so Wembanyama will bring it up for the Spurs. It's tipped. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. This is a look at the NBA's assist leaders over the last 10 games. Man, can these guys pass the ball? 5th, De'Aaron Fox.
And those games have seen him dropping more dimes than you might have thought possible.
And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played.
I'll tell you, Mitchell locked in on the defensive end. He's so good getting after it.
Harden the pass to Mitchell. Wade a screen on Fox. Mitchell wide open. And another miss by Cleveland. San Antonio leading by 5. And DB with Mitchell out there on the court. We have one of the most dynamic players in the NBA.
And Kevin, let's not forget one of the smartest as well. Donovan Mitchell played for Quinn Snyder early. He talks often about now understanding the game at a much higher level.
Now Mitchell, 11 points in the game. There's the 3. Barnes grabs the miss.
He started the game scorching the Nets from deep. 3 triples in the first period, but none here in the second.
To the left wing. Here's Wembanyama. Wembanyama fighting for it.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
Wade a screen on Harper. Here's Harden. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Harden's got 15 points.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Harper the pass to Barnes. Wembanyama sets a screen for Barnes. Off target from three-point range.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
On the wing, Mitchell. Wade sets the pick for Mitchell. The triple for Mitchell.
And let's see, guys, if that triggers another little explosion from him after hitting 3 triples in that first quarter.
Outside, Fox. Johnson sets the screen for Fox. That it counts. He's put up 13 shots, and he's had 8 of those go in.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate.
How about this? He cannot find his rhythm in this period. This has been tough sledding.
Here's Barnes. It's rebounded by Cleveland. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
I thought they had a solid game plan coming into that one, and then they made good adjustments along the way.
I thought their game plan was really spot on, and we saw that in their scoring more than anything else.
Now, here's Mitchell. Harrison Barnes missing his last shot. Shot clock at 3. Harden, no good. San Antonio leading by 6. On the wing, Johnson. He's guarded by Ellis. Johnson kicks to Fox. And here's Harper from the arc. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got 6 assists here tonight.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Now, here's Mitchell. He's got 14. Kicks it out to Ellis. Cleveland moving it around. And it's Mitchell missing.
Yeah, and that three-point shot, it really has looked awful here in the second quarter. It hasn't stopped him from attempting them, but it's time to maybe find something else to do.
On the wing, Fox. Covered by Mitchell. Outside, Fox. And here's Harper from the arc. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Mitchell looking it over. Wade sets the pick for Mitchell. Pass to Ellis. Mitchell outside. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Kicks it out to Johnson. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
The Cavaliers trail by 15. And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two.
And now, please welcome to the court.
A different look now for San Antonio. Champagne's checked in, and it's Vassell in for Johnson. Wade up top, currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Out to the right wing. Pass to Merrill. Mitchell outside. Wade, a screen on Fox. Clock is at 3. Off the mark, and the drought continues.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Vassell, a screen on Mitchell. Up top, Fox. Covered by Mitchell. Fox against Mitchell. And Fox gets it to go. Fox has got 20 points.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
You know this. It's not easy building a lead on the road, but this team has been lights out throughout the game.
Now, here's Mitchell. 14 points for him. Wade from outside. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. Mitchell's got 3 assists in the game. And it's Fox with the ball for San Antonio. 17 points was their biggest margin. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, before games, Jared Allen makes a point of fist bumping and connecting not just with the teammates and coaches, but team staff, security, ball boys. He said it's showing everybody love. They're all a part of it. I'm getting them hyped for the game, and it gets me going too. Guys, back to you.
All about that connection. All right, Allie, thanks a lot. Here's Wembanyama for 3. And he's good on the 3-ball. Wembanyama has got 7 points here in this quarter.
2 minutes.
Pass to Allen. Now, here's Mitchell. And it's Vassell with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Dennis Schroeder's checked in for Cleveland. Spurs also with the sub. Harper's checked in. Here's Merrill. Still yet to score. Schroeder finds Mitchell. 6 to shoot. For 3. And it's Harper with the rebound.
Well, I love the determination, guys. It's simply not there for him right now.
Mitchell against Castle. Wembanyama down low. A 26-point game for him in the win against Golden State.
Yeah, but he was the ultimate two-way player. Defensively, also doing a great job. A couple blocks in that game as well.
And the Cavaliers with possession here, following the bucket by the Spurs. For 3, Mitchell. San Antonio with the rebound. Wembanyama has got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Spurs working the ball around now. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
And it's Mitchell missing.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Here's Merrill, and he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game.
And they may be leaning a little too heavily on the three-pointer when there are better looks to be had inside.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Outside Harper. Pass to Wembanyama. That falls. Nice feed that time from Harper.
Assist goes to
Wembanyama has got 13 points in just this quarter. Here's Tyson. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs cruising into the quarter, 2-point lead. They've been playing some ferocious defense. We come back right after this.
Hello, everybody. We're here to break it all down, and through the first half of play, it's a very commanding lead for the San Antonio Spurs.
You hear that?
Yeah.
That's the sound of the offense. They were absolutely humming.
Kenny, don't ever do that again. Any kind of humming, singing, or harmonizing. You leave that to the real artists, okay? What'd I just say?
Changing things up just a bit, let's catch a glimpse of the Western Conference standings at the moment.
Looking at San Antonio, there are some high expectations coming into the season, and they can create a lot of pressure on a team. But they said, we can handle it, and they're proving it.
Yeah, they've got the character and the talent to be a top team in the league.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. We're seeing a tremendous game from Victor Wembanyama.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
That takes a level of aggression and a level of focus, and he has brought it all night thus far.
The Cavaliers shooting for the game at 42%. Getting underway now in the second half, and here's the 5 for Mitch Johnson. Filling the perimeter spots are Castle and Vassell. And it's Fox. Then there's Wembanyama. And it's Champagnie in at the 4 slot. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Tyson. Rebounded by the Spurs.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
Wembanyama, right side. And he uses the glass on the layup. Wembanyama has got 24 points.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Pass to Tyson. Harden surveying the D. Here's Mitchell. Nobody near Allen. And it's off from 3-point range. Spurs shooting an unreal 70% from the field, making a mockery of this defense. And Fox gets it to go.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
And here's Harden. 15 points in the game. Here's the 3. That will fall for his 7th bucket. 7 for 15 in this game.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Vassell sets a screen for Fox. Stolen by Harden. Here's Mitchell. Takes it inside. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
How high was Donovan Mitchell? How pretty was that dunk? My goodness.
And that great replay brought to us by the AT&T Connected Cam. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Spurs leading by 21. Outside, Fox. Takes the 3. A second chance effort. And Wembanyama with the layup. Wembanyama has got 4 points this quarter.
And few defenders to ever play in this league have the ability to slow Wembanyama inside.
Harden against Fox. And the whistle blows as the basket counts and a 3-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
Listen, this guy's doing his part. It's what we know he's about, but they have got to get some productivity from some other guys on this roster.
Free throw good from Harden.
When you have one of the great scorers in the history of the game, as you do with James Harden, obviously you want the ball in his hands as much as possible.
Castle on the wing, covered by Mitchell. Here's the screen. Pass to Wembanyama. Clock at 6. And he gets the bucket. Wembanyama has got 28 points for the game.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
And it's Allen slamming it down.
Oh, when Jared Allen gets near the basket, you just know he's going to finish with authority.
Fox against Harden. Wembanyama, right side. Good on the shot. Wembanyama has got 8 here in the quarter.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Pass to Harden. The 3. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Harden's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Cavs. Wembanyama outside. Now Castle. And right away they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. Castle's got 5 points so far. Here's Tyson. Back to Harden. Jacks up a 3. Rebound San Antonio. Outside Fox. To the inside. Here's Wembanyama. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Going to Wembanyama, any chance you get just makes a whole lot of sense. Victor is really on fire tonight.
Here's Wembanyama. He's got 32. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
They've been playing some really physical offense, just attacking the paint as much as possible. And I tell you what, they have been very successful with that strategy.
I think it's also important we mention the number of assists this group has tallied. Their offense continues to just hum along right now.
There wasn't a whole lot of waiting around to find out if Wembanyama was the real deal or not. He established himself very early on as an elite talent in this league, and his potential is unreal.
Here's Merrill. And just miss after miss right now.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
On the wing, Fox, guarded by Harden. Here's Wembanyama. And the layup's good off the glass. Wembanyama's got 37.
Boy, he is just doing it all right now. And the more the ball goes through the net, the more his confidence grows.
Timeout called, Cleveland. Already it's February. I can believe. Let's see how the West is matching up. You look at San Antonio. They're second in the conference and looking to finish strong heading into the playoffs.
And right now for the Spurs,
They've gotten off to a terrific start this year. We knew they were capable of playing terrific basketball, and so far they have not disappointed.
Yeah, and there really hasn't been any feeling out process for them at the start of the season. They were in peak form immediately.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
Vassell outside. Here's Castle. And another basket for San Antonio.
That's a confident shot right there by the rookie. Castle wants to keep improving that part of his game.
Harden finds Allen. Pass to Merrill. To halt the run. A basket good off the assist from Allen. Merrill's got his first 3 points of the game. Here's Champagnie. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. And the basket by Vassell.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Here's Merrill. Back to Harden. Harden draws the double. Here's Tyson. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. San Antonio's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Out to the wing. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
There is no stopping that. Wembanyama with a forceful finish.
Pass to Tyson. Allen, a screen on Fox. A shot by Harden. Wide open. Hits it from three-point range. Harden's got 12 points now in the quarter.
Wow, something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Here's Wembanyama.
Boy, his scoring has been a huge part of their success here. But this is not new, right? We come to expect this every night.
Here's Tyson. Back to Harden. Three-pointer. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama has got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. Now, here's Fox. He's got 22. Here's Castle. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
San Antonio shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game. A different look now for Cleveland. Larry Nance is checked in for Jared Allen. And it's Wade in for Sam Merrill.
One shot.
And what I like about Castle's game is the versatility, right? He's a legitimate two-way threat who's willing to take on whatever role helps the team.
Now here's Harden. 27 points for him. Wade, a screen on Harper. Harden against Harper. Harden kicks to Wade. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got 4 assists in the game.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end. This guy hit a couple of threes in the first half, but since then, it's been a little bit of a struggle. Bad defense, bad shot. Neither working on that play.
Pass to Castle. On the wing, Johnson. Back to Wembanyama. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
The court awareness improving with time. Johnson with a great pass there.
Mitchell outside. Back to Harden. Nance a screen on Harper. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Here's Harper. He's got 6. And that one is hammered home.
That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. Now here's Wade. He's got 9. Harden gets the bucket.
I'll tell you, they're leaning hard on this guy, but he's going to need some help here.
Outside Harper. Over to the left wing. Wembanyama down low. Covered by Nance.
Larry Nance, twice on the pipe, says no, sir.
Count the basket. Harden's got 17 points here in the second half.
And so far, going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
Barnes passes to Wembanyama. There's a minute 47 left to play in the third. Misses the baby hook. Cavaliers shooting an outstanding 55% from the field since the half. You know, their execution has been on point. Pass to Harden. Wade from outside. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got his 5th assist in this one. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
And momentum going the other way. Can they find some answers?
I think here you have just got to get back to what you do best and then live with the results.
Ellis, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Dennis Schroeder comes in for Donovan Mitchell. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for the Spurs. Olynyk comes in for Stephon Castle. .122 left here in the third quarter. Harper dishes to Barnes. Olynyk, a screen on Ellis. And here's Barnes for 3. And it's Wade with the rebound. Wade's got his 5th rebound in this one. Harden outside. Oh, Nance in position. Lays it up off the glass. Nance has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Larry Nance Jr. in the painted area doing work.
Harper the pass to Johnson. Olynyk sets a screen for Johnson. And that time, also a missed shot. And Schroeder's got the ball here for the Cavaliers. Shoots over Olynyk. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Schroeder's got 5 now.
If you give Dennis Schroeder space, he is going to get into his mid-range game. Knocks down that one.
Cornett finds Johnson. Oh, and the jam by Johnson.
That kind of defense It's almost as if they're just standing there.
Well, for the most part, they were just standing still. And you've got an easy 2 points.
Yeah, and despite his restrictions offensively, you still have to close off the lane or he'll burn you.
Schroeder outside. Just 3 on the clock. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got his 6th assist on the night. And at the end of the 3rd quarter, a huge lead, and this one may already have been decided. It's the Spurs just dominating this one. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the 4th quarter next. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Spurs leading by 22. We've got Harden. Wade out there with Larry Nance. Then it's Ellis. And it's Schroeder in a point. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Outside, Fox. Shot clock at 6. Yep, it counts.
And sometimes Fox just can't be contained. I mean, he plays with so much heart and passion and terrific at scoring even when he gets bodied up.
TB1 complained about the review process. The longer the review, the more it disrupts the flow of the game.
That's exactly right, Kevin. You have the best athletes in the world competing at the highest level, and then all of a sudden it stops. And if the duration is too long, it takes the players out of rhythm. It drives the viewers at home crazy. This is something that us television people can go absolutely nuts about.
And I really love Fox's game. He's got a ton of room to grow, but boy, does he play with intensity.
Harden finds Nance, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
At the line for your Cavaliers, Larry Nance Jr. taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Both free throws good from Nance. Here's Fox. And for a lot of rebound teams, Doris, toward the tail end of the regular season, not much incentive to win.
Right. The thought process for teams in this position is about which draft selection am I going to get? Where am I going to be positioned in the lottery? Quite often, Kevin, any player that's had too much success on a roster like this has been moved away from the team. They've either traded them or cut them.
Wade gets the bucket.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
They set the pick. Johnson, that's for 2. They get it again. The kick out to Fox. Over Harden. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line. Fox has got 27 points.
Well, I think it's fair to say that Fox is in the zone right now, an exciting player to watch. I just love seeing how he can take over a game with his aggressiveness.
I mean, it's just fun to sit back and enjoy watching him operate. And that's what it looked like the D was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching.
Cornette finds Johnson. Over Ellis. Johnson can't get it to go. The Cavaliers trail by 20. Harden right side. Harden draws the double. Nance passes to Schroeder. Fox against Harden. Kicks it out to Ellis. And the three off target. For San Antonio, they've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter.
And, you know, he's a threat from deep, no doubt about it, but it just has not been there for him tonight. You might want to change your game plan a little bit offensively.
Yep, that one goes.
This is exactly what Dennis Schroeder brings to the offense. He's out there, guys, to make plays for himself and others.
And timeout called by Mitch Johnson. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. A different look now for Cleveland. Tomlin's checked in, and Donovan Mitchell subbed in for Dennis Schroeder. Wembanyama, he's checked in for San Antonio. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Fox kicks to Johnson. Wembanyama, that's for 2. San Antonio again missing. Pass to Harden. Up and in on the layup. Harden's got 4 points this quarter.
This guy's been great, no doubt about it, but it hasn't been enough to get them where they want to be.
Outside, Fox. Makes it off the glass. Fox has got 29.
And that's where De'Aaron Fox thrives. He wants to get inside and finish at the rim.
Harden outside. From outside, off the mark. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the San Antonio Spurs. It's an 18-point lead. Sinks the triple.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Here's Mitchell. And the Cavaliers getting another bucket right there.
And that field goal percentage climbing now above 50%. They look like a different team here in the second half.
Fades back. And that one comes up a bit short. The Cavaliers trail by 19. Fox with the steal. Barnes against Wade. That's good from Barnes on the assist by Fox. Barnes has got his first points of the night. The Cavaliers have gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. Harden with it. Hey, Doris, for a GM trying to build a championship-level roster, what's one thing that can really help?
I think the way the salary cap is constructed, maybe the single most important thing you can do as a GM is draft well. You have to be able to find players who can contribute right away. And talent evaluation is not an exact science. The ones who do it well and don't miss on those big-time picks, that is a huge deal.
Wembanyama, no good. Cleveland's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Now, here's Mitchell. Pass to Wade. Shoots over Fox. Offline from the top of the key. Barnes passes to Fox. Into the lane. Basket good. Fox has got 11 points here in just the second half.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
From deep, Harden. Wembanyama with the rebound. San Antonio leading by 20. A pass to Fox. Over Mitchell. Fox, no good. Cavaliers have gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. Lets it go from deep. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Outside Harper. Back to Wembanyama. And with NBA defenses more spread out than ever, Doris, teams are getting more aggressive, looking for offensive rebounds.
They are, Kevin, because it can be a valuable asset to get extra possessions. You're winning on the margins if you do that. And let's remember, certain guys just have a knack for getting offensive rebounds, so why not let those guys work?
San Antonio's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter.
That's just the perfect example of improved strength by Barnes, able to finish +1.
Vassell, he's checked in for the Spurs. Castle comes in for Harper.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
The Cavaliers shooting it well here in the fourth quarter, 50%. Pass to Tyson. Back to Harden. Now Merrill. Pocket 6. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
Well, that's the opportunity they're looking for, just not the result, obviously.
Here's Barnes. It's Vassell on the wing. And here is Barnes. Allen defending. Back to Castle. Wembanyama sets a screen for Castle. Second shot opportunity. And Wembanyama with the nice bucket inside. Wembanyama's got 4 this quarter. To the paint. Here's Allen. And then Allen slams it in.
Jared Allen has length and athleticism, and that's an easy opportunity. Wow.
Inside. And there's Wembanyama on the assist by Fox.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Pass to Harden. Over Fox. Harden, that's good. Harden's got 38 points.
One of the great NBA players one-on-one in the history of the game, James Harden, has got a rhythm, and that's trouble.
Outside, Fox. And every team is trying to ward off or recover from injuries. So, Doris, how much separation is there with regards to team training staff?
Now, this is a great question, Kevin, and I think one of the things it highlights is how important every member of your staff is, from your head coach to the assistant coaches, down to the training staff. An 82-game season will challenge any medical staff. They are invaluable to your organization.
And so Wembanyama will bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Castle sets the screen for Wembanyama. And it's Vassell in the corner. That drops. Nice feed that time from Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 5 assists tonight. For Cleveland, they've gone 8 of 16 from the field in the fourth, exactly 50%. Mitchell dishes to Harden. Pass to Merrill. Harden against Fox. Takes a shot at the elbow. The rebound by the Spurs. Wembanyama against Mitchell. Here's Castle. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. They get it back. The kick out to Barnes. Castle with the bounce pass. Fox deciding where to go with it. misses the three, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Spurs.
As one-sided as it gets today, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And this will push their record to 39 wins and a good effort tonight.
And so they're able to even up the season series at a game apiece with one left to play, exacting a little revenge and really saving face. They did not want to go down 2-0.
And looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Victor Wembanyama.
Boy, he was really aggressive going after missed shots. That's how you win on the margins and have your team control the pace of a game.
27 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And guys, they can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
They have earned this win.
Pass to Castle. A three ball. Jared Allen grabs the miss. Here's Mitchell. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
And you know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and the rest of our terrific 2K crew, this is Kevin Harlan. Hope you enjoyed our broadcast. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Victor Wembanyama.